But anyway, shout out going out to them. Also, my wife, Ida Salinas. Love you, babe. Love you, Kayla. They're at home, and they're enjoying the game. Here we go. We're going to start the second half. Once again, it's going to be Paul Osberg and Donna Salinas coming to you from Edinburg, Texas. At this time, it is the Jags over the Coyotes by the score of 14-10. Coyotes will start with the ball in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. So it's going to be Coyotes right now, and they're going to be going from the south with the wind behind their back,
yes, sir,
to the north side, and the Jags are kicking against the wind.
Big Omar Lugo kicking the ball. It's very short. It needs to be fielded by the Coyotes, and luckily it is, and he does the right play to take a knee. Again, ladies and gentlemen, he's not used to carrying the ball. The blocking is not set up for him. The best thing is to take advantage of the field position and take a knee or go down, in which he did. That's good coaching. Great job by Coach Espinosa over there on the other sideline.
And talking to Coach Pena at halftime, I had the opportunity to go talk to Coach Pena, and I told you what I felt as a coach, even if I was Coach Pena. And he feels the same way. He just likes, he wouldn't mind having some new good adjustments done on the offensive line, and he loves what the defense is doing for this team by keeping them not only in the game, but taking the lead before halftime. Defense, hats off to the defense by Coach Pena.
Both scores have been scored by the defense, and I'll talk about that a little later, how much that's frustrating. Coach Espinosa on the other side. Jaguars turning, one receiver left and one on the right. It's going to be a dive up the middle. Some pulling guard didn't quite get there. Great defensive effort by, it looks like a Ruben Barco. You got your name called tonight, young man. Good tackle.
We're throwing away all the halftime stats. We're going to start with the new stats for the second half, ladies and gentlemen, and it's going to start with the Coyotes' first possession, and we're calling the possession is every time the offense touches the ball. 2nd and 9 coming up. We're under 11:35 left in the third quarter. It is still the Jags 14, Coyotes 10. Paul.
Yes, sir. Coyotes being led by Julio Garcia. Hands off to his regular tailor, Jackson Llanos. He tries to get outside, but nothing doing. But that is a good little gain of about 3. Make it what? About 3rd and 5-ish.
3rd and 5 to make it a long 5, make it a short 6, whatever you want to call it. It'll be 3rd and 5.
I'm going with the ish. That's what I want to call it.
Okay, here we go. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Coyotes. They look like they're going no huddle. They're trying to get the play in. We have substitutes going on. Paul, call the play, Pablo.
Yes, sir. Looks like Coyotes are sticking to this same formation all night. They're doing a lot of substituting, trying to figure it out. The play clock is running down to 10. They haven't even figured it out. We can look for a timeout to be called, ladies and gentlemen. He better, because it's 5, 4, 3, 2. They're not going to get it off, ladies and gentlemen. If they do, it's probably going to be a penalty. There you go.
Timeout.
That's like the coaches saw what the quarterback could not see, and they called timeout. Heads up, like Coach Espinosa to call a timeout.
So with 10:44, La Joya having to use their first timeout, only a minute, or call it, a minute and 16 seconds into the third quarter, they have to use their first timeout. We'll wait and see if that's going to affect their outcome at the game, if they need a timeout at the end of the game. For right now, a little shout out going out to our superintendent, our assistant superintendent that are joining us at halftime. I had the privilege to talk to Dr. Rene Gutierrez, assistant superintendent was there. Eddie Moreno was there. Also, we talked to Mr.
Kathy Morrison, no?
Yeah, I saw. Yes, Ms. Morrison was there, and also
Sonny Palacios.
Eddie Moreno, Sonny Palacios, and a bunch of Filoteo. Joe Filoteo was there, Coach Filoteo, everybody. And again, this is all, ladies and gentlemen, to everything that's going on positive at the Edinburg field. We're at 10-1 with a record of 10-1 in Edinburg. Here we go, Paul. 3rd and 5, call it. First time the La Joya Coyotes touched the ball. First possession of the third quarter.
Jaguars staring at 2 receivers to the left, but they're to the short side of the field. He changes them out. He shifts them over just a little bit. We're going to find out why. It's a pass. He rolls out. He's got time. He hits a man on the sideline. I don't think he caught it.
Out of bounds. The call's being made. He caught it, but out of bounds.
You see a coach over there begging for the ref, but I think it's going to go unanswered.
Did you see the finger?
Yes, the one devil. Come on, Donut.
Hey, but who picked up that finger? How could you see that with the camera?
Because Cats TV.
Cats TV, what a zoom in again, ladies and gentlemen.
I could see that he did, in fact, cut his nails earlier tonight. Great job, Cats TV.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, this is being brought to you because of what you're watching. And, I wish, imagine if they had this when you used to play, Paul. Would you go home and see it if you were there?
Of course. That would have been beautiful.
Do you still go home and see it?
I watched. I'm a little bit more busy these days, don't I? You know what I'm saying? Julio Garcia is back to punt for the Coyotes.
I'm sure you're not busy on Benson Road.
Hey, it's a high snap.
Here we go.
He's going to roll out to the right and gets an effective kick. It's going to be returned. It's going to take a bounce, a Coyote bounce, and going to wobble around, probably down on the 27, as you can see on yourself. Great job, Cat TV.
Yeah, I think they're going to mark it about the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jaguars of Economedes. At this time, I want to let you know that today's game is being brought to you by Cats TV 17. That is KATS Channel 17, with the live streaming done by ValleyCentral.com. That is KGBT Channel 4 Sports that do this possible for you all. So once again, in a little bit, I'm going to let you know who's making this possible. And that is, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, besides the older people here, which is Julio and Rick, these are high school kids giving you this action.
They're doing a great job preparing themselves for the future. And you can see on your screen a good little nifty run right there. Coyotes playing some good D. And talking to Coach Espinosa, he was very frustrated. I talked to Coach Espinosa at halftime. He was very frustrated because he said, at least score on our defense, because they have not, in fact, not scored on their defense. In other words, some fumbles, a couple of an interception and a fumble has resulted in a touchdown, 2 touchdowns for the Jags. He feels his defense is playing outstanding. In fact, they are, because the Jaguars have scored on miscues, fumbles, and great job by the Coyote defense. It's going to be a play. It's going to be a sweep to the right. He does have a block if he can get outside. He cannot. Fumble. It's a fumble, and it may be recovered by the Jaguars.
It is recovered by the Jaguars. You see,
look at our screen, ladies and gentlemen.
Herrera picking up the ball, picking up his fingers, saying third down. It'll be third, and maybe a loss of 3 or 4 in the play, make it a 3rd and 13 coming up for the Jaguars. Once again, a little shout out going out to Charlie Salinas. Hey, cuz. Thanks for tuning in.
Primo.
Enjoy the game, Primo. Little shout out going out to his wife. Also, our coach at Flores Zapata, Coach Salinas. Enjoy the game to you and your family, the twins, Joya, everybody, Nolan, everybody, your daughter, everybody. Enjoy the game, guys. Once again, little shout out going out to Charlie Salinas and the family.
That was recovered by Jesse Gonzalez. Heads up to keep the Jaguars in the game by recovering that football. Head snap is up. It looks like it's going to be a pass. He's got a man open in the slant. He makes the catch. That's a good timing play right there. Great job. Looks like a Olivares to Robert Brown connection.
I think the judgment has been made by the Jags. We'll wait and see. But for the first time they're touching the ball on the first 3 set of downs, we're gonna
move those chains.
So you're Coach Peña right now, Pablo. You adjust. You hope.
Yeah.
Let's go. So if you're them, you got 3 downs, and for the first time, on the first time you touch the ball, not for the first time going 3 and out.
Here we go,
1st and 10.
A little dive up the middle, nothing doing. Great job by the Coyote defense. Once again, Donut is going to make the call up here. I have no choice but to call it a gain of 2.
A gain of 2. That's Paul right there.
I wanted to say 3, but I saw 2 fingers. I better say 2, or I'll get in trouble with Donut.
No, you won't get in trouble with me, Paul. And ladies and gentlemen, we have a blast up here. Once again, pick up the first down. First time the Jags touch the ball in the 3rd quarter, and we're going to give them a first down already.
All right, just keep this in mind. You have Doroteo Areola split down. Oh, they can't get outside again. Great job by the defense. And I talked to Coach Espinosa about that earlier. I said, Coach, either by design or by virtue of athletic talent, bottom line is you are securing the edge. In other words, you're not letting any runs go outside, and you are really playing a good defense. And he said, I agree. He said, I agree, Paul. They haven't scored in our defense.
Yeah.
And so they have a good scheme tonight.
Still managed to pick up about 3 yards on the play, so make it 3rd and a manageable 5 coming up for the Jags. We'll wait and see if it's 2-down territory for Coach Peña. That is the Jags coach.
That's right. Here we go. Jaguars make the huddle. Their usual formation, double tight end. Looks like the Coyotes are going to blitz up the middle. There's some movement. I think the Jaguars, but they.
Did you catch him on the neutral?
Yeah, it may be. Modern day NFL, you see the defensive lineman jump. If it causes the offensive lineman to flinch, that's going to be called on the defense. We see what the ref is going to figure out right here. Let's see. They're talking it over. What did you see? Well, I'm not sure. What did you see? Well, I'm not sure.
Well, they're discussing that. I'm sorry, excuse me there, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, Charlie, acknowledging the shout-out. So, Charlie, because Charlie Salinas and Coach Salinas, hope you enjoyed it. And, again, a special thanks going out to you. Thanks for joining us, and hope you continue doing that throughout the year if you cannot make it to the game. Once again, shout-out going out. Charlie Salinas, Coach Salinas, and their family. Hey, caught him on the neutral zone.
They sure did. And quick huddle. He's going to try to catch him off guard. They're still going to blitz. They did not get there in time. He is met, but give that nothing but unbelievable effort. Alfonso Barrera said, I'm going to get the first down, guys.
So for the second time, move those chains. Here we go. We move the ball again one more time. Move the chains one more time. Keep the clock running. It's been Jaguar football ever since the 2nd quarter.
Yes, sir. He was met. Alfonso was met immediately at the line, but Alfonso Barrera was not to be denied. Gain it for an additional few yards and to give the Jaguars the first down. Here we go. Usual formation. The snap is up. It is going to be a sweep to the right. Good job by the Coyote defense once again to attack the edge, Donut, and gave him a minimal gain of 4.
Pick up a 4 yards. That's right, Paul. Make it a 2nd and 6. Paul, what do you call that? And again, you're the one with the right formality calls or what have you here.
The formality.
Look, what did you call me?
Cosa.
La primera cosa. Hey, Paul.
Yes, sir.
What do you call it when you don't know who's got the ball? What are they doing? What do you do?
Yes, sir. That is called backfield action.
Okay, here we go.
A lot of backfield action by the Jaguars by virtue of design. And what Donut is talking about is that they have a lot of running backs going many different directions, and they're trying to catch the Coyotes off guard. In other words, make sure that they don't know exactly where the ball is until the last minute.
And if you catch them every time for 4 or 5 yards, you got to be happy as a coach. So call it a 3rd and 1 coming up for the Jags. Jags are finally adjusting, and I think their line is starting to do what they need to do. A little shout out going out to Melody and David. They're here to see Amado Puente and the Puente family. Javi Puente, everybody over there on North Jackson, and also Miss Puente. Enjoy watching your grandson play, Señora Puente de la Hielera.
Okay, looks like they're going to go outside. A good little sweep. Again, tremendous effort by the Coyotes. It depends the spot. And I don't know, Donut.
Gonzalo making the call, asking for timeout. So they'll put it on the line. He'll look at the line. Bobby will look at the line. It's on the line here. It's on the line over there. We're going to measure. Bobby Herrera asking for measurements. Ladies and gentlemen, condolences going out to the Herrera family once again. Bobby Herrera, I hope, it's a sad time. Thank you for still being here after having a great family loss and his family. So condolences going out to the Herrera family. Bobby, a good friend of the family, of course, and a good friend of mine. You know what? When Bobby first moved down from Austin, Bobby has done actually some Cowboy games, professional games, NCAA Division I games. He's got a ring from a state game. He did also a great ref from the Austin area, if I'm not mistaken, when he first came down. Pablo, I got him into refereeing here in the Valley.
Well, you did a great job, don't it?
Me and Fernando de la Garza, Fernie, I mean, you give credit to Fernie, brought in a good guy there. We met Bobby, and we helped him move down, and he started getting involved, and look, he's got his own crew now.
Fernando was the head referee for the Brewster Longhorns, who saw the Brewster Longhorns defeat Barrientos 21-0 at Longhorn Country. Again, if you're bringing up Fernando de la Garza, a good referee, he was the head referee, and he witnessed a 21-0 victory. Here we go.
4th and call it 3 inches coming up.
Expect a quarterback sneak, and there it is. That's easy, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you know? You coach, Paul?
I heard it. I saw the because of the camera view of the Cast TV, I was able to read the lips of the head coach, and he said, we're going to run a quarterback sneak.
All right, here we go. So one more time for the Jags.
Move those chains.
Paul.
Yes, sir.
You came up at halftime. No time left in the clock. You intercept at the 34-yard line. You ended up taking all the way to take the lead with no time left. You get the ball for the first time. You move the chains 3 times, and it's 1st and 10. If you're Peña, you're saying,
¿Qué más quieres? Alfonso on a little dive, probably getting one. Now, what they're doing.
Well, Paul, wait, before that,
yes.
that little dive, it seems like there's no water to dive into all night.
Yeah, so the Jaguars are going back to their bread and butter. And in other words, they're instead of spreading it out, instead of trying to throw the ball, which hurt them badly, they're saying, hey, you know what we do? We ground the ball. We grind it out. Dive here, dive there, dive. And they're moving the ball effectively. That's what they do.
So they're going to hit water pretty soon.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 9 coming up. 4:44 left in the 3rd quarter.
There we go. And there's a sweep to the outside. He's got a few blockers. Can he get a few? Good blocking. That's a good little run of about 5.
Not a bad putt.
Very manageable.
Pretty good puddle there.
Yes, sir.
Probably because of the recent rain.
That's the kind that gets your shoe like, oh, my God, it got all inside my shoe into my socks.
He told him, man. Here we go. Call it a pickup of, we're going to say 5 yards on the play. We have a player down on the field. It don't look serious, but we'll wait and see. Once again, you take all safety precaution on this. Something like that happens. Good call by the refs. He's up in his own. I think they stepped on his finger, Pablo. He got stepped on, so, but it's still, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to hurt him. A 280, 250-pound player steps on you. Right when he steps on you, he kind of like turns it a little.
It's going to be tough to pick your nose. But he's going to have to use the other hand now, ladies and gentlemen. I hope he's okay. I'm sure he is because he's wiggling his hand around. I'm sure he's all right.
3rd and 5 coming up for the Jags. Big first down. We're under 4 minutes and 30 seconds left before they snap this ball in the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. It is still the Jags over the Coyotes by the score of 14-10. 3rd and 4 coming up.
Here we go. Jaguars in their standing formation. In fact, there's going to be another one to the right. He's got the edge. He's probably going to get the first down. He pins on the spot, don't it? That's not a very good spot, but that's
there's a flag.
There's a flag late. I think that's going to
I don't know. It might be number 25.
I know he was acting like he was feeling real sorry about something. he was like, oh my gosh, what did I do? But we're gonna find out.
We're gonna find out. Here comes Bobby Herrera with the call. We'll wait and see.
He may have been reacting to a late hit or something. We're gonna find out.
Hey, little shout out going out to Leo Reyes, who says there's a game within the game upstairs.
Leo Reyes doing the
public announcements here.
There it is. He was, in fact, grabbing his head like, man, why'd you do that to me? The play was over. What's up, brother?
Yeah, and you know what's the best thing? I'm going to back up the ref right there because you get no argument. Usually when the coach is on the other side and they're 2 yards from you.
Yeah.
If they didn't like the call, they were going to let you know. But apparently they saw what the ref saw and the coach just took it with. But all you can do is move it half the distance. But at the same time, what you're going to do one more time is move those chains. So once again.
And then they're going to
drop them chains. Good call there, Paul. I haven't seen that one. Paul, we needed that one, ladies and gentlemen. We're dropping the chains. We're moving the chains. We're putting the down play down. It's first and goal from the 10.
Here we go. He got a few blocks. He tried. Again, the Coyotes defense is doing a tremendous job of attacking the edge, don't it? There's nothing gained outside. That's where the majority of yards are being gained or could be gained. And credit to the Coyotes defense to take advantage of the edge and force them inside.
Well, we're saying great defense, because they're stopping them from a big down or a big play, ladies and gentlemen. But at the same time, like they say, if you get 3 or 4 yards or 1 and then 5 and then 4, you're up ahead.
Yes, so you're moving the ball. And, in fact, Jaguars had the ball. First and goal. Oh, that's not going to help.
I can almost bet you it was going to be a pass through the corner to number 8.
Because he was in a hurry.
He's
they get all, it's like in junior high. I tell my kids.
Paul,
yes, sir.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yes,
only because of what I'm seeing what's going on in the field.
Yeah, you saw.
And I see it in the pros. Oh, we have an injured man on the field, La Joya. Pablo, when
yes,
again, I'm only saying, I'm asking you this because I just saw it happen on the field. I see it happen. When they throw a flag on you in the major, and I just saw it right now, you bring your player out most of the time if he does a mistake to maybe not to be mean or punish him, but hey, we need to settle him down, or do you just continue with the game?
It depends, don't it? I bet my guess is that he was going to be coming out. In other words, by virtue of the penalty, they don't need that type of personnel on the field. He was going to come out regardless.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm just asking because it's and again the side of the game that you give us is again greatly appreciated. We talk to coaches, we talk to fans, we talk to people who know the game, and we talk to Mr. Chavez. Little shout out to Mr. Chavez. That is what's his name, number 21, Chavez for the Cougars. His dad says when he's not here and he's at home on Thursdays when the Cougars don't play, he says, you describe going from south to north and north to south, and then you talk about the trips right, whatever left, and this and that. He got on the hip. He says he's actually seen the game. So
that's a tremendous compliment. I appreciate that. Be sure to let him know.
That is Mr. Chavez.
Awesome.
That is Mr. Chavez. And again, Sergio Chavez, also going shout out to his wife Amparito and their boy who is a Cougar. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we enjoy it. We really enjoy. And you make us feel a lot better.
Got a Coyote on his feet.
Yeah, Coyote number 52 on his feet. He looked a little upset when he got hurt, but once again, he is walking out on his own. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Second and goal from the 9 for the Jaguars. They're looking to put some points on the board. They picked up already 4 first downs on this drive. We'll wait and see what they're going to do with the final. Right now, it is second and goal from the 9, and it is second down coming up. We're down to 3:24 left. Pablo, this quarter went quick.
Yes, they're running the ball. They're running the ball, and when they run the ball, that there's usually no stoppage of the clock other than to move those chains, which we've already done a bunch of times.
And then what we did right now,
we dropped them chains. And the clock still runs.
Oh, and the clock's still running. There we go. We're under 3:15, 3:13. Left in the third quarter. It is Jag football. Second and goal for the
ball is up. They're going to try to get outside, and he gets brought back inside. Tremendous effort by Ivan Luna to take it down to the 2. Good job by Coyote defense to allow him only that much.
Pablo, look at you. You're not even looking at the field.
I'm looking at the beautiful monitor we have up here by Cats TV. Tremendous job, by the way.
Hey, what? I didn't have this last year. ¿Qué pasó?
Well, you got it this year, brother.
Oh, yeah, we got everything this year. Again, ladies and gentlemen, that's Cats TV, KATS, Channel 17, bringing us everything we need and more for you. Here we go. Third and goal from the 1.
And it's up. It's actually going to go in. Touchdown, Jaguars!
So
they just pounded in, don't it?
going in for the touchdown with 2:34 left in the third quarter. The Jags 20, the Coyotes 10. We have the point after coming up. Here's a replay. I believe we're going to get a replay. We'll wait and see. But anyway,
usually after the extra point, though.
Okay, take us to the extra point. Here it goes, right there.
Oh, already. Wow, these guys do a great job. Cat TV is outstanding.
Hey, if you're up here announcing and you get the replay like that, you say what?
Que más quieres? And that was Luis Alvarez on the quarterback sneak. He, in fact, took it in himself, and the hole is good, and the kick is up, and it is good.
A little extra going on there. Great activity by number 88.
I'm sure they were just saying, hey, what's your math grade? Mine are pretty good. How are you doing? I'm not having a hard time in English. Okay.
Number 88, that's his grade. That's not a bad grade.
No, I'll take it.
But the other one had a 72.
Oh, is that what he said?
Yeah.
I have a 72.
Well,
no good. The homework is too hard.
So nevertheless, it's going to be the Jags over the Coyotes now by the score of 21-10. So in the third quarter, we still got 2 minutes left. But for right now, both teams have touched the ball one time. But here's the difference.
What's the difference?
They went 3, he punt,
Mm-hmm.
gave us the ball. We got the ball, fairly good position, but we went down the field and picked up 4 first downs. We moved the chains 4 times.
We did 4 move those chains?
Yeah, we got 1 flag.
And 1 drop the chains.
1 flag, the 5 yards that made it easier on a 3rd and 1. And then we dropped the chains, and then we put 7 on the board.
And they ground down the clock.
And you did only 2 minutes in the third quarter. So if you're Coach Peña, estás diciendo,
Que más quieres?
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2:34 left in the third quarter. Donna Salinas, Paul Osbury coming to you from Edinburg, Texas. It is the Jags over the Coyotes, 21-10. Paul.
Here Omar Lugo puts his foot into it. A decent little kick. It's going to be returned.
Oh.
Yep, sir. He does have a... Oh, I don't know what happened. He looks like his own man tripped him up. I'm sure it was an accident. And from college level on down, if you have at least 1 knee or 1 body part like that down, the play will end on the spot.
So second time they're going to touch the ball. And I'm telling you, Paul, and it's kind
You're
of...
telling me. Tell me.
It's kind of early.
What?
It's kind of early, but if you don't put points on the board right now...
Yeah, they can put it away.
Se acabó 2013. Yeah. Not only the game. Se acabó 2013. If you don't score and the Jags come back and put the points on the board, we'll wait and see what's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. For right now, it is 1st and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line for the Coyotes. They're down by the score of 21-10.
Coyotes fighting for their life. 2 receivers left, 2 receivers to the right. If you're the Jaguars staring at the Coyotes, quarterback in the shotgun, snap is up. It's going to be a little dive. He's got nowhere to go. He ran into about 5 Jaguars, and that play had no chance from the get-go.
We talk about no water on those dives. I'm telling you what, there wasn't even no board to
not
dive
even
off.
nothing.
No,
not even a board to
clear sky, sunny, todo, quiso dive, nada.
Put a couple of rocks to get a big running start. Nothing. Wow.
Here we go. We're under 2 minutes.
Can't even do a flip. No flips.
Nothing. Call it a loss of 1. 2nd and 11 coming up. We're under 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Here we go. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Coyotes, it's going to be a pass. It's going to be he is struck. He is hit immediately. He may have had a man downfield.
Number 43.
Oh, yes, sir. We're going to give credit to Mr. Wally Gomez, who said, I don't think you're going to throw that pass at this time, young man.
Paul, I got an important shout-out going out, and I hope it comes out right. But little shout-out going out to my mom, Francisca G. Salinas. Mama, have a good surgery, and we'll be praying everything's going to go fine. My mom going under surgery tomorrow, Pablo. So, Dad, from Dad, Mom, and all our kids, and all your kids, and my kids, and your kids' kids, from everybody, Mom, God bless you. Everything's going to be fine, Mom. We hope to see you right after surgery.
There we go. He's going to be a sweep right. Quarterback's going to throw. He's going to keep it. He's got a little bit of room. He may have been tackled just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and probably very short. We hope the Jaguar defender gets out.
I'm going to call a first down.
Alex Alvarez on the play. We have a man down. I hope he gets up. Everything's all right. We'll see. But great job by Alex Alvarez.
They're going to mark him at about the 36-yard line. And Bobby, let us check it. And he's going to, one more time for the Coyotes for the first time in the second half. We're going to move those chains. So once again, a little shout-out going out to my mom, Pablo. She's going to the knife tomorrow. Mom, I hope you have a successful surgery. And from Donut and my wife and my kids and my sisters and their kids and their husbands and everybody, Mom, hopefully everything's going to go fine and we will see you after surgery. So, Mama, love you. Good luck. Have a good surgery. We'll see you after the surgery, and you'll hear us tomorrow, Mom.
Awesome. Looks like Coach Espinosa. You can see there's a great view by Cats TV over there He was just telling his guys, come on, guys, let's go. A little shout-out to a special lady, Dolly Gonzalez out there in McAllen. She was celebrating her daughter's birthday, Darla. She's 12 years old today. She should be very proud of her, a fine young lady. And Dolly, you are doing a great job as a mom and a grandma. You're an outstanding woman. I think you know that from me. And a shout-out to Dolly and her daughter who's celebrating a birthday today. And she is listening on ValleyCentral.com right now.
Do I got Beethoven or all weekend?
Oh, yes, sir. Say hello to Beethoven. Say hello to Spartacus. Say hello to the cows, the goats.
Y todo, man.
If you see some eggs, leave them there.
You're killing me, Pablo. Once again, let's say I got out to Dolly. Let's say I got out to Ranger. Keep on shuffling.
Oh, yeah. You know he likes to shuffle.
Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10.
Him and his significant other.
We moved the chains one time, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for La Joya, and they're at their own 36-yard line. And I called it, ladies and gentlemen, and Paul agreed. I think he did, but if La Joya does not do something here and come up with no points, and the Jags put up 3 or 7 more, you can say goodbye to the 2013 season for La Joya. And I'm calling a little early, ladies and gentlemen. We still got a lot of games left, but it's just the way it's starting to look after 4 games of district play. Here we go.
No, good call, Donut. They need to get something on the board, or it's going to be all downhill at this point. It's going to be a sweep to the right. He's got a few blockers. A nifty little run by Justin Llanos. That was right off the right side, pretty much right over the right guard and right tackle. You saw the right guard and right tackle double team the defensive lineman in front of him. They got a good push, and that's how you get 4 yards.
Pablo, you would never think these two teams have only won one district game, you know, and that says a lot for the coaches. So hats off to both sides, both sidelines, both coaches, because you know if you can do that and still have your kids giving you 110% at this time of the season with one district win, you got to be doing something right.
You're right, and that's props to the coaching. Props to Coach Pena over there to get his kids up for this game. It's going to be a sweep to the right. He gains a couple more yards. That is, again, Justin Llanos. He is working hard. He has earned his pay. Of course, I know they don't get paid, but if you could use an analogy, he has earned his pay tonight.
Pick up call it another 3 yards. So it was 2nd and 6. Call it a 3rd and 3 coming up. He picked up 3. Then he picked up 4. Total of 7. It is 3rd and 3 coming up for the La Joya Coyotes. This is the second time they touched the ball in the second half. But ladies and gentlemen, this might be the last play of the 3rd quarter. It went by fast.
They've got the wind at their back. They choose to use it. And the ball is up. It's going to be the same play. It's going to sweep to the right. Apparently, the Coyotes have found a soft spot on the right side of theirs, or which is for the Jaguars, the left side of the defensive line.
So shout out going out to Coach Duffy, Ms. Leal, and all the gang there. Hope you all are enjoying the game. Little shout out going out to Ms. Garcia, to the Ramirez, el tailgate crew.
Hey, I got a return shout out from Dolly. Listen on DollyCentral.com. She said, Donut, if you see some eggs, take them home, brother.
Qué padre.
Hey, if you're Donut and you find free eggs, what do you think?
I'm thinking,
que más quieres? I love it.
Me a little steak with about 7 over easy. That's del rancho, the yellow part. Hombre, cállate. Here we go.
Thank you,
sabor. Thank you, Dolly. And again, don't worry, it'll be in good hands. Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10. They changed the side. That ended the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 1st and 10 for the Coyotes. They're at the 47-yard line of the Jaguars. 1 quarter left of football here in Edinburg.
Oh, that play action pass. He's looking deep. I don't think he's open unless he comes back for the ball. It's going to be interference all the way, Donut. We saw that a mile away. If he did not do that, the receiver was going to adjust, and he would have cut that ball.
He would have cut back against the other side of the field and probably scored. So I like to call that's a good flag, son.
Yes, sir. So, I'll tell you what, and, of course, what Donut means, good flag, is probably intentionally. In other words, the defensive back, and it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it, ladies and gentlemen.
Coach Pena asking for not catchable, but Pena,
no, it was catchable.
I don't think you're going to get it. It's going to be a holding. It's going to be a holding instead of the pass interference. It's going to move the chains 10 yards, but the bottom line, it's going to give them an automatic first down. So one more time, for the second time in the second half only for the Coyotes, we're going to move those chains. So moving one more time, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 11:53 and counting. It just started the clock. That means the clock just started. So we're going to have a 1st and 10 ball at the 37-yard line of the Jag.
Coyotes fighting for the district, for the chance to bet a potential playoff right here. Quarterback's in to keep it. and he should have gone outside.
Oh, fumble! I think they're going to cut him down. Bobby Herrera making the call. He was down. I think that is the right
Not
call.
only does Alfonso carry the ball, he in fact actually tackles as well because he goes both ways. We talked about it last week, don't it? I think what that means, obviously, he plays offense and defense. Great job by Alfonso Herrera.
That is
I'm not going to go out there on that one again.
That is the right call. going both ways, ladies and gentlemen, as you're playing both offense and defense. And a great call there by Paul, and let us know how that means. Here you go. 2nd and 9 coming up. We're under 11 minutes left in the ball game.
Oh, it's a bad snap once again. It looks like the Jaguars may have recovered it. There's the third bad snap.
It is Jaguars football.
Yes, sir. Third bad snap of the day. Couldn't have come at a worse time because Coyotes were driving, and they are in fact driving no more. They have parked the car, they took out the keys, and they're walking inside.
Who got the keys?
The Jaguars. Hey, what are these keys? I need to go to the store. Might as well use this car.
And you know what? You only got about 58 yards to go, and you're in.
Yes, sir, and look for the Jaguars to grind this out. I'm not saying they can't or won't throw, but more than likely with a 21-10 lead, look for the Jaguars they will not fix what isn't broken. They're going to grind it out.
Here we go. We'll wait and see what they're going to do. It is 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line.
Yes, sir, and it is in fact, a little motion, it's in fact going to be a play-action pass. He's going to take a chance, and there's nothing doing, and looks like Coach Peña is not satisfied with a 21-10 lead. As he went for the long pass, hoping to catch the Coyotes off guard. Maybe a more accurate pass could have had it.
Pablo, I have a question again. Another question for you. As if I can remember back in the 80s, early 90s, Bobcats, every time they got a turnover, and this was Vela, Coach Flores, I go back as Coach Flores, Vasquez, when they were coaching the Bobcats.
Yes, sir.
After a turnover, wouldn't we go with one of those plays?
Yes, sir. Play-action pass. That's called a key post. Usually a Steve Alaniz, something like that.
Yeah.
And usually successful, by the way.
Yeah. Here we go. 2nd and 10.
It's going to be a dive. He runs up the middle, nothing doing, probably a short gain. Good little nifty run by.
Give me a name on number 54, because he might have saved a good 8, maybe more yards there on the defense, because if he had gotten away from him, he had 3 blockers ahead of him.
Antonio Cerda doing a great job by the Coyotes on the defense. I'm glad you called his name because he's working hard for the Coyotes. He apparently has not given up.
There we go. 3rd and 8. And 2-down territory, Peña football? Nope, not this time.
We got to see, though. You got to gain a few yards. It's kind of far, 3rd and 8. You got to see what happens on this 3rd down. They, in fact, are spread it out. 3 receivers to the left, to the right, and they're going to pass it. And he's going to throw it up the middle into the middle of a crowd. It's going to be 4th and 1, and you can bet your next month's rent that he will go for it, ladies and gentlemen.
Te vas a quedar homeless.
Yeah, well, no. Again, you're assuming.
There's a call being done by Bobby Herrera. In case you're wondering, folks.
Is he dancing? Is he doing the boogie?
He's doing the no. Legal procedure?
No.
No. Okay, he's letting us know, ladies and gentlemen, it is 4th down. Only the gentleman that fumbles the ball can recover it or advance it. Here we go.
I appreciate the explanation, don't it?
Oh!
It depends the spot.
Oh, he's short. He is short.
Well, don't make fun of him, don't it? Oh, you're talking about I'm sorry. You're talking about the run. Okay.
He fell short of the 1st down.
That's what you meant. I'm sorry.
I'm not saying he's short.
No, you said he's short. Hey, come on.
He's short.
Big surprises come in little packages, brother.
All right, here we go. And he is short.
The Coyotes have made the defensive stand of the game by stopping the Jaguars.
Without even measuring, Bobby Herrera turned around and let's go the other way. How big was that defensive guy, Pablo?
Yes, sir.
These kids are playing hard, man. They don't even think the season is over.
Well, George Espinosa, a former Bobcat defensive lineman, I played with him. He's a friend, a dear friend of mine, and a good coach. He apparently has not given up, and neither has his defense because they have the ball back.
All right, here we go. 3rd and 10 coming up for 1st and 10, coming up for the Coyotes. Here we go. Ball at the 49-yard line.
New quarterback, Jesse Ramirez at the helm for the Coyotes. It's going to be a quarterback keeper up the middle, only maybe a few yards at best. Call that a gain of 2.5.
All right, we'll do that. Call it a 2nd and 8 coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, 9:28 left in this game. Once again, Paul Osbury, Donald Salinas, coming to you from Edinburg, Texas. And again, this game today's game is being brought to you by Cats TV 17. That is KATS channel 17, and live streaming done by ValleyCentral.com. That's KGBT Sports.
Okay, it looks like the Coyotes are surveying the field. It's going to be a play-action Oh, he's going to run. He's got nowhere to go. He, in fact, went backwards. Give credit to the Jaguar defense to have to be attacking from the left side of the line on that particular play. Nothing to it. Call that a loss of about 8.
Loss of 10 on the
You're going to go 10?
Yeah, 12. It was second. It was 2nd and 8. Look what's going to be. Look what's going to be. 3rd and Military Highway.
All the way down al sur.
Para las milpas, para allá.
Going south.
Yeah, we're going away from the checkpoint.
And there's nothing wrong with going south, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that's how far away it is.
Okay, call it 3rd and 22. Lost of 14 on the play.
My gosh.
Here we go.
If you are the Jaguars, you're feeling good about 3rd and 22 because you're seeing 2 receivers on the left, 1 on the right. 2 receivers are on the short side of the field. That it matters because there's not much room to throw a pass on that side. Somebody moved around. I think it's the offense because they stopped the play, and you know why. The ref is doing his boogie dance. No, that's the penalty. I thought he was dancing, Don. I'm sorry.
Bobby Herrera on the caller, ladies and gentlemen, calling another legal procedure. Bringing back another 5 yards. So that 3rd and Military Highway just came 3rd and the border.
Oh, God, that's don't it. You can't go any further. Well, you can. Yeah, but we have to change. We have to. The cell phones don't.
Then you're gonna find the water. Then you're gonna find the water.
Yeah, then you're gonna. That's right.
3rd and 25 coming up for La Jolla.
2 receivers to the left, which is the short side of the field. That is good for the Jaguars. Bad if you're the Coyotes. We'll see why they did that. And he's gonna be sacked. It is in fact a blitz. Tremendous effort by Ruben Barco. Says we're gonna make it 4th and Austin, Texas.
It's we're gonna call it.
Do you have a number? Let's count it up.
No, it's gonna be by Hermoso.
15, 20.
Will you go in
25, 30, about 39 yards.
It's gonna be 3rd and 34.
Oh, they're calling it 34.
That's what Reyes is over there in the box.
Reyes, come on, give me 5 yards.
3rd and 4th and 44. Oh my God.
Oh, 44, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Robert Newhouse. It is 4th and Robert Newhouse. The snap is up, and he's going to punt it. He might as well. A very low-line drive. Going to be returned. No. He bobbles the ball. Oh. Who's going to get it? Oh, who wants it? Who wants it, Donut? Who wants it? That's the bottom line. The strongest arms are going to come up with the ball, and we're going to find who that is.
It'll exchange down there.
It will move around. It can, in fact, move to at least 2 players.
Well, wait and see. It is La Jolla.
La Jolla. It is curls this week.
So after going the other way for about 5 plays,
there's still some life in the Coyotes.
Man, and the Jags were set up to be 1st and 10, at least the 48 of the Coyotes. Put some icing on that cake. Let's go home. We have a chance, Coach. We're alive in the playoffs. Now you don't know what's going to happen.
A mental error by the Jaguar player. I'm sure you're doing the best you can.
Again, I can't give him possession. So it's 4-2 now.
Not even a first down, but they have the ball again.
But they have 4 possessions already.
Here we go. Jaguars staring. They're going to blitz. They're bringing everybody. And it's a good time to do it because it's a pass. And he breaks outside. He's running. He throws the ball. Just basically throws it away, ladies and gentlemen.
Cheerleader gets hit in the head there. Sorry,
ma'am. The wind. Blame it on the wind. There's nothing you can do about it, ma'am.
Father complete. So we're down to 6:54, ladies and gentlemen. Leo, are you ready for some action, Leo? I'm going to give Leo this. You and Leo are going to go at it. Dude.
Leo.
Vamos, Leo. No quiere Leo. Illegal man downfield, lost him down on that play. And do you take him back yardage?
No, don't it, even though I know the answer. Illegal man downfield. What does that mean? Someone broke the law. The police are coming? What do you mean illegal man downfield?
Was you were over there on Military Highway? Maybe somebody went. No, the play is you had one of the linemen go at least 1 or 2 yards.
Are you saying the lineman can't run for a pass?
No.
Oh, I got it. So I got you, don't it?
Even if you put somebody with a number, a lineman number, you better let the ref know and let the other team know he's an eligible receiver.
Okay, I see what you're saying, don't it?
There was somebody illegal down the field.
Usually all those offensive linemen you see around the ball, they cannot advance beyond 2 yards past the ball, the line of scrimmage when a pass is thrown. I appreciate that, don't it? Let our listeners know. It's going to be the option. He's going to keep it. That's a great job by the quarterback. That's a nifty little run. Great effort by Jesse Ramirez, who was replacing Julio Garcia. We don't know why. Bottom line is, it is Jesse Ramirez on the quarterback.
He needed 15. He picked up 14. So we're almost going to move the chains. We're going to wait on that call. But the call we're going to make is we're under 6 minutes and 20 seconds left in the ball game. La Jolla, you need to do something or forget it for the 2013.
The clock is ticking, don't it? And that is great for the Jaguars and bad for the Coyotes. But they do have the ball. That's the good news for the Coyotes as they are driving once again. Hopefully of course, if you're the Coyotes, hopefully you do not shoot yourself in the foot and they are driving, and it is, of course, Jesse Ramirez and the shotgun at the helm, 2 receivers to the left and the right. The ball is up. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He's going to pitch it. He's got a block. He's going to have the first down. That's for sure. A gain of 10. And the Coyotes are going to move those chains.
Well, the third time the Coyotes are going to move the chain after doing it twice earlier in the second possession. But they ended up turning the ball over after all them flags. They ended up punting. So it's going to be now. Paul, we have any turnovers on this half? Just the Jags?
Yes, sir. You have to call that a turnover.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't even gain possession. Bottom line was Coyotes' ball, and then it became their ball once again. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He acted like a pass. That's basically a quarterback keeper. Of course, who else had the ball but the quarterback? But that's what we call it. That's a good gain of about 3, but the clock is running. That is not good for the Coyotes and great for the Jaguars.
I think they gave him up to 4.5 yards, maybe close to 5 yards. Call it a 2nd and 6 coming up for La Joya once again. We're about 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game only. It is still the Jags over the Coyotes, 21-10.
Twins left, twins right. Quarterback's going to keep it up the middle. It looked like it was going to be an option. In other words, the quarterback probably should have, could have, would have broken it outside, but he did not, and he was met by the Jaguar defensive line for a nominal gain of 1, and the clock is running.
Well, under 5 minutes left in the game, ladies and gentlemen. It is still the Jags over the Coyotes with a score of 21-10. Once again, if you're just joining us, you're listening to Paul Osbury, Donuts Salinas in Edinburg. At this time, I'm going to announce who's bringing them this action, Pablo.
Go for it, Donut.
Again tonight, you're going to get this. Tonight, you're getting this game brought to you by Cats TV 17, excuse me there, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it is KATS Channel 17 with live streaming done by ValleyCenter.com. That is KGBT Sports Channel 4. Once again, we want to thank the people that are doing this possible. Clemencia Duro, Yamalex, Garza, Stephanie Garza, Nina Martinez, Isaiah Navarro. We got Gregory O. Ramos and Raúl T. Verdial. Up in the booth, we got Julio Camacho, Rick Ramirez, Delia Ramirez, Martin Torres, and Susan Smith. Special thanks going out to all of y'all for doing this possible.
We have one more, Kamisha Duru. We did not mention her name. She's sitting up here, Donut, helping us out.
Kamisha,
yes,
thanks for letting me know.
Sitting right here to our right, doing a
Good
great
job.
job, keeping track of us, keeping us under control. Thank you very much, because we would have been climbing out of this booth if it wasn't for her. Thank you.
Right there, we got illegal start against La Joya. Hey, what do they call you, Kamisha? Don't they call you something else? Misha. Hey, Misha in the booth.
Beautiful name, by the way.
Hey, Misha, you like what you're doing up here? And you're looking at continuing in the what it would be communication major or something? Yes,
all right.
Maybe, yes, great. Thanks for what you do. And again, Kamisha, Misha joining us here in the booth. Again, thanks to Kamisha and all your student body
fellow
friends.
Students, yes, sir.
Fellow students that are doing this. Y'all are doing a great job. And good luck in your future and whatever you decide to do.
Glad she's up here. And as we were talking to Misha up here, what happened was you had the Coyotes hurting themselves and going backwards by moving on the offensive line, and they're back to about 5 yards, and that's going to hurt.
And don't continue and broadcast like what we do. Stay where you're at, because don't listen to this guy all night. Here we go. 3rd and 15 coming up from the 46-yard line. We're under 4 minutes, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesse Ramirez rolls out to his right, looking for a receiver. He may keep it. He may throw it. It's a tremendous throw down the sideline. Great job, because not only did they catch the ball, not only did they gain some yards, they stopped the clock, but it's short of the first down.
Short of the first down. Guerra there on the spot. It's going to be maybe a yard short. We'll wait and see where he's going to spot. He's spotting at about the 32, Pablo. They need the 31, a little inside the 31, so call it.
Third and Edinburg Parks and Rec. Fourth and Parks and Rec.
4th and Parks and Rec. Ahí está cerquitas.
Yes, very close.
Here we go.
All right, Jaguars there. 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Double twins. Looks like Jesse Ramirez is in the shotgun. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He has. It depends. No, man. Great job.
I think he made it on his last effort.
Yes, and tremendous job. I wish I could get a name by the offensive lineman.
He might be short, Paul.
What?
He might be short.
If it is, they're handing the microphone to the overweight lady over there.
Oh, she's getting all pretty up.
La, la, la.
La, 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 la.
Warm it up. If it, in fact, is not a first down, you can expect to hear a woman singing.
He's going to be about 6 inches short. We'll wait and see.
Major's over here laughing at us, don't it?
What's that?
Well, she's not the only one. They're laughing at us. They're listening to ValleyCentral.com. Because I'm getting a bunch of reports. They said one listener said, "You guys are funny. We appreciate that. Hopefully, You appreciate our commentary as well.
Mira, Pablo. Here we go. Mira. 6 inches short.
That's it.
That's it. So with 3:51 left in the game,
about to be over.
The Jaguars are looking at winning their second district game. Not only is it a big win, Pablo, like Coach Peña says, hey, Donut, we lost to the two good teams, man. They put it.
They made it through the grinder, the meat grinder.
Yeah, that's it. They went through the meat grinder. You can say that, but once again, he needs to win from now on. He's got a big win tonight. It looks like it. We'll wait and see. You never know what's going to happen. You saw what happened before the half.
Expect the Jaguars to grind it out. Here we go. They run it a sweep to the left, but he didn't make it. You better hang on the ball. That's the most important part because the clock should be moving. A great job if you're the Jaguars, as we are all Jaguars fans here today. And we are more hoping that clock continues to move.
Well, the thing is, it's going to move, but he lost a yard there, make it a yard and a half. So call it 2nd and 12, 2nd and 11 coming out for the Jaguars. We're under 3:30 left in the game. Once again, it is the Jags over the Coyotes with a score of 21-10. Paul Osprey, Don Salinas coming to you from Edinburg. We're in Edinburg Cat Stadium where the score is, like I said right now, Edinburg Economedes Jaguars 21, the La Joya Coyotes 10.
Alfonso Barrera in the backfield. And it's going to be a pass. I'll tell you what, bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is it worked. Give credit for Coach Peña to just do what nobody's expecting. A great little pass to Doroteo Ariola. He did stop the clock. It doesn't matter because they got the first down, and they're going to
move those chains.
And that's a great news if you're the Jaguars. And if you are the Coyotes, you are beginning to get upset about it.
Yep. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're under 3 minutes left to go, and it is the Jags 21, the Coyotes 10.
That was a very safe play, don't it? Because I'll tell you, even though it was a pass, they threw it toward the sideline. He was going to catch him, nobody else.
They set it up so well.
Yes, sir. That was a great job. Alfonso Barrera running very hard to keep the ball with both hands. Good game by Alfonso Barrera to run up the right side, right up the right tackle. Tremendous push by the right tackling guard.
Pick up of 5 yards. Call it 2nd and 5 coming up for the Jags. We're under 2:25. Before this will be over, before we start the next play, ladies and gentlemen, and it is still the Jaguars 21, the Coyotes 10. And once again, special thanks going out to our school board members and our superintendent, Dr. Rene Gutierrez, for making this possible for all you ladies and gentlemen to enjoy this, not only here in Edinburg, but anywhere in the world.
Clock is heading toward 2 minutes, and it's going to be a Jaguar. This time the Coyotes understand they're going to run the ball, and they brought 11 out of 11 guys up to the line of scrimmage and stopped the play.
Little shout out going out to, let me see somebody here. Little shout out going out to Danny Torres, the Torres family. Marcy, ¿cómo están? Little shout out going out to Danny and all his family, to all the Torres in Edinburg. When they're not here with us, they're joining us with valleycentral.com. We have a timeout on the field. That timeout was called by who, Paul?
By the Coyotes, by Coach Espinosa over there.
The Coyotes.
They have a chance if they can hold them. Don't be surprised if Peña goes for it.
We saw with no time left in the clock, 7 points scored before the half. So, I mean, that's a lot. Compared to no time, 148 is mucho tiempo.
Yes, sir. It could be. That is a forever. It's forever if you're the Jaguars. You want the clock to run. It is almost nothing if you're the Coyotes, that you wish you had more time. Coach Espinosa is going to do the best he can to prevent the Jaguars from getting the first down, because if they do, I think you can put it in the bank, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, we're not in the bank, but I'm at the door. Hey, can you, I'm there at 8 o'clock. Can you open it up? They're walking toward the door with the keys. That's how close they are to putting it away in the bank.
Leo's going to join us for the last call. Last game. Leo Reyes, vente. Sin miedo, Leo, vente.
Oh, tienes miedo. Come on. Leo.
Giving Leo a hard time, ladies and gentlemen. Before the season's over, I guarantee you, Leo Reyes will join us for one play at least. And imagine if it's one of those where move those chains.
Oh, we get Leo in on this. And Leo, again, does a great job. Lincoln Elementary head coach does a great job. A long-time employee of the district. I'm sure his kids are lucky to have him. He's a great PE coach, and he does a great job. Here we go, Jaguars in the I formation. The snap is up. It's going to be a pass. I just do not understand it. He throws the ball away to it. And not only is it 4th down, but he has stopped the clock. And who am I to armchair quarterback? What I can tell you is that is the best thing that can happen for the Coyotes, and that is the worst thing that can happen for the Jaguars.
So not only did you use a good timeout, a good time.
What is that?
Well, what's the I formation? I took out my glasses.
The I formation, Donut, is a quarterback in the center, and he has two running backs basically in a straight line behind him. That's kind of old school. That's usually where you lead with a fullback straight ahead and hand it to the tailback. And
even though they stopped the clock, Coach Pena is going to decide what he wants to do right
inexplicably, Coach Pena throws the ball. What do we know? Maybe he had some knowledge that we don't. Bottom line is the clock has stopped, and the Coyotes have some life.
All right, here we go. Before we go during this timeout, and before we say goodnight again, we're going to let you know that today's game is being brought to you by Cats TV 17. That is KATS Channel 17 with live streaming done by valleycentral.com. That's KGBT Sports. That's Channel 4. We're going to make a big announcement once again for the last time tonight. Let you know that the Edinburg CIZ Board of Trustees has been awarded the prestigious Texas Outstanding School Board of the Year for 2013 by the Texas Association of School Administrators School Board Awards Committee in Dallas. The TASB Awards program recognizes outstanding Texas school boards for their commitment to school, children, and their community. So congratulations going out to the Edinburg School Board, and I'll get to their names after this big play.
Great job by Coach Payne. I'm sure he was just going over everybody's assignments. Make sure you block. You got this guy, you got that guy, because getting this punt off is priority one. It's a decent snap. They came for the block, but he got it away. A knuckleball that takes a Coyote bounce and, in fact, dies on the spot. They're going to have the ball with 1:30 on the 24.
Our Board of Trustees, of course, is going to go to our President, Juan Sonny Palacios, our Vice President, Dr. Martin Castillo, our Board Secretary, Jaime R. Solis, and the members as followed: Jaime R. Chavana, Carmen Gonzalez, Robert Peña Jr., and David Torres. So once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to let you know that you're getting this brought to you by Cats TV Channel 17. That is KATS Channel 17, and the live streaming is being done, of course, by valleycentral.com. That is KGBT Channel 4. Pablo.
Coyotes fighting for their life. Their quarterback's in the shotgun. They're being led by Jesse Ramirez at this time. He's got three receivers to the right. If you're the Jaguars, the snap is up. He's going to roll out to his left. He has some time. He has a man in the flats. He hits him. He gets a decent little gain. Did he get out of bounds, Donut?
No, he didn't.
Oh, that's going to hurt. He should have got out of bounds. But it is
stop the clock, only for them to
move those chains.
They're going to move the chains one more time for sure for the Coyotes. It is 1st and 10. They have one timeout left. I think it's too early to use it. So we go 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. We're under 1:15 left in the game.
Snap is up. He rolls out to his right. He's looking for a man. He may or may not have him. He's going to keep it, and he's going to stay in bounds. He's on his feet and gets a gain of 10.
Well, pick up 11 yards on that play. So one more time, we stop the clock, and we move those chains. Sorry there, Paul.
No, that's all right. I was waiting for you, brother.
Threw a curve, and you were ready.
I waited on it, and I didn't pull it. I took it to right field.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. We're under 1 minute left, ladies and gentlemen, in this game.
The ball is up. Throws to the flats. Of course, it depends where you throw the curve. Do you like to throw the curve nice and tight, or you like to slide outside?
Oh, I throw a slider away.
Ooh, yeah. Well, I took it to right field.
Wave at it. Swing at it.
Yes.
If you hit it, it's going to be to my second baseman.
I did like to do it back in Little League, though. Oh, it's going to hit me. Oh, and it curves in there.
You buckle your knee a little?
Yeah. Oh, it's a strike. I'm sure you did. I had plenty of those, don't it?
How about when you turn around and run away and the umpire would go,
right, you're like,
Javi Badillo curved. Nombre Javi.
Oh, Javi Badillo. A good Bobcat baseball player. I know Javi very well.
Here we go. 57 seconds left. 2nd and 10 coming up for La Joya.
Two receivers are right to the left. He's being pressured, so he has to air it up. It's going to be. He misjudged it. It was pretty close to being an interception. Bottom line is it was not. Credit the wind for helping out to take that ball out of bounds. And what is it, third down, Donnie?
Third down. Only 4 seconds went off the clock. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we saw a score with no time left. They intercepted the ball at the 34-yard line and took it in with no time left. So you never know what can happen. We still have 53 seconds left. It is still the Jags over the Coyotes by the score of 21-10. The Jags 3rd and 10 at the the Coyotes at the 45-yard line on the Jags. 3rd and 10.
They're blitzing and they're also in the prevent. That's a good time for a quarterback sneak, but for the fact that the clock is going to run, and you need more than that, don't it?
He picks up 10 or 11, stop the clock one more time so they can move those chains. They move one time for the Coyotes, but it might be a little too late, ladies and gentlemen. We're at 45 seconds, and I think La Joya might know they're calling the play. They're not going to use their timeout yet. 1st and 10, ball sits at the 35-yard line of the Jaguars. And the prevent defense there?
Yes, sir. Because they're preventing a pass means they have no less than 4 defensive backs that are responsible for anything deep. and you would not want to do that in under a normal situation because you're vulnerable to the run. So they're giving him the run. Quarterback wanted to keep the ball, and they said, go for it. But we have some stoppage, John. Take us through.
We got a flag on the field goal. Mr. Guerra, they're throwing a flag. Bobby making the call. It's going to go against the offense. The receiver kind of moved after they were set, so he threw a quick flag. Make it now 1st and 15 for the Coyotes. 35 seconds left in the ball game. 34 and counting, ladies and gentlemen.
30 seconds, the ball's going to be snapped, and the ball is up. It's being pressured. It's a sack. And you can pretty much, that hurts. You can pretty much wind it down.
So forget the prevent defense. ¿Y qué esto que el otro?
If you have, I guess not only did they prevent, but the Coyotes prevented the quarterback from having time. That's a wrong prevent.
And they used their last time out, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, Pablo, you're killing me, man. El Pablo está loco, ladies and gentlemen. We're having a blast here. Once again, Donna Salinas, Paul Osbury coming to you from Edinburg, Texas. That's Edinburg Cat Stadium, where the teams are now, Pablo. 11
and 1?
No, 12 and 1. Because remember, we had a week. It's been 5 weeks. That's 10 games. Then at the Saturday, that's 11. And today,
is 12.
12 and 1. That is the Edinburgh Schools on this new Matrix. Is that right?
Matrix turf.
Whatever. What you call me? So it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen, now a 3rd and 20. Pablo, don't forget, I don't want to see you down 107 when I'm still talking.
I haven't left yet, don't it?
You're going to give me a ride. No,
I'm going to say goodbye. And you're with me.
No, yeah, you're with me. No.
Just go down the stairs quickly, please.
Oh, I can do it now.
All right,
buddy.
brother.
All right, here we go.
Basically last chance. Well, there's a few more times. They may get another play. They throw a little quick pass down the middle. He decides to stay in bounds. And the clock is going to run. They're
14.
12. They may get one play. 8, 7, 6. Last play of the game, ladies and gentlemen. 4, 3. Last play. 2, 1. They're not even going to get it off. The game is over.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, it's a final from Edinburg, Texas, Edinburg Cat Stadium. It is the final of the Jags over the Coyotes by the score of 21-10. So once again, Paul Osbury, Donald Salinas, ValleyCentral.com, Cats TV 17, saying good night, everybody.